Hi, I'm Joe Grueter, and thank you for watching another episode of Grueter Construction. We're going to do a video blog. I am remodeling this beautiful home, and we're going to take you through each step of the way, maybe 2 videos a month, so you can see the progress of this. This should be about a 6 to an 8 month kitchen, bath, and TV room remodel. Look at this beautiful home here. This home was built in 1911, and it was designed and built by D.M. Renton, an architect that went on to work for the Wrigley Mansion and a lot of famous people in Pasadena. And this home is just a little jewelry box. I'd like to walk you inside and show you the front room and give you an idea of the quality of the woodwork that is in this house. Beautiful mahogany front door with the old style bronze hardware and knocker and so on. This is very indicative of homes of this age with the open beams. You'll notice that the beams are very rough. The grain is showing because these beams came right from the lumber mills up north. And there's a lot of redwood in these old homes. And we're sorry to see those big redwood trees go, but they're being well preserved here. Come on inside. We'll be remodeling the kitchen, the back part of the house, but I wanted to take you to this front part of the house to give you a feel for what these homes look like inside and the craftsmanship that's been done. This is their living room with a little sitting area around the fireplace here. And they are living in the home during the remodel, so the people have all their tchotchkes in here. I wanted to point out these beautiful lights. They're original to the house. And this here light, this little beauty, it's so dark when it's not on. This is the first time I've seen it on. It's just gorgeous. These stained glass, leaded glass windows there in the cabinets on both sides of the entry to the dining room. This is all original. And along here, this is something that a lot of the old homes have. It is a plate shelf, and they have it running all around the tops of the windows in the dining room. More leaded glass. All of these cabinets are oak, and it's what's called quarter sawn oak, where you see oak has something that most woods don't have. It's called flitching. It's a array of granary that grows out from the center of the tree, and you can see the flitching in this floor right here. All this old flooring has the oak flitching, and then we'll come into the area that has wear and tear after raising kids, and so we're going to remodel this whole area here. We can start to my left here, and this is a bathroom area, which we are going to completely gut this area and take out the wall to the left and expand the kitchen, and then we'll be putting this bathroom elsewhere in the house. And I do not even think this stuff is original to the house. It's been remodeled along the way also. And these will all be, windows will be replaced with new period oak, Douglas fir windows. Douglas fir and pine windows, but of the proper period for the house. And this is one of the things that we're going to preserve through remodeling the house is we're going to buy new doors. We're going to save some of the old doors, and the new doors that we're buying are going to match this 5-panel look. And this is very contemporary for the period. Okay, so we're going to explain the kitchen now, but first, big surprise, the architect walks in today. So let me introduce Lisa Henderson of Harvest Architecture.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. And it's Lisa's ideas that we're going to implement in this kitchen here. And this kitchen is about 30 years old or so, and it is not the same quality as the rest of the house. When the new owners moved in, a fellow that they know that's in the movie industry, a set designer, the city wouldn't let them move in until they had a proper kitchen, and so the set designer friend of theirs threw it together. It doesn't look too bad, but it's not quality of the rest of the house. And so now we're going to bring it up to the same quality using the same materials, oak and Douglas fir and nice stone countertops and so on. So Lisa, tell us what we're going to do here.
Yeah, as you'll see on the ground, part of the walls were taken out and they were just left there. So we're really capitalizing on that and looking at the natural light that's coming in the window here from the south. So this is south and this is west. So this will actually be where the kitchen will be, and beautiful sunlight coming out here with the countertop going across. And then we're going to open this up a little bit more over here so that we can have some windows, and then that door there, they can have a little seating area, maybe a TV. The owners love their record players with their LPs, so there's going to be a hole built in there for the collection of that, and then a little restroom off behind the camera there over your shoulder of where I'm looking. And it'll really work with the layout of the house, but also the sun patterns and the views, and just having the proximity to being outside in the backyard. So we're really excited about it. And I think that just with the way that the construction quality needed to be put together, like you said, and it really is not in keeping with how gorgeous the rest of the house is, I think it's going to be pretty fantastic. We're really excited about it.
Right. So this won't be a simple gut and throw back together, because we're taking out a lot of these walls, like Lisa mentioned. We have to still support the upper structure. This is a 2-story home. And so, and I didn't bring the plans today because I'll show you those once we have everything gutted out back to the studs. We might have some temporary support walls, but I will show you the plans then once we have a complete hollow shell. Because once we take out these walls and so on, I'm going to need to take up the floor, go down in the substructure of the home, the basement, the crawl space, and we're going to have to enlarge the footings in specific spots where the posts that hold the beams are going to be set. So the beams will be in the ceiling. Once everything's put together, you won't be able to tell that there's new beams up there, but they'll be held by post, and so we have to dig up the understructure and pour some concrete. And so I'll show you the plans later, and I plan to do this in a number of shots at key times to show you what we're doing to tear this down, replace the strength that's going to be gone from the walls, and start putting it back together. And I want you, my audience, our audience, to understand what it takes to do those things. And it'll be fun. I think it's fun. I'm 70 and still doing it and loving it.
Well, and that's why we really recommended Joe and his team, because this truly is like doing brain surgery. We're at the corner of the house. There's a lot of weight coming down, a lot of gravity forces, lateral loads with the structure, and we're dealing with all of the old original framing, which is really exciting. And it really can't be done properly with just anyone. It really needs somebody who knows what they're doing about this type of vernacular of home, and to be really careful and caring with it. And that's what Joe is so good at with his team, is really, really being thoughtful and contemplative with every step that's happening with the project.
Okay, so great. Let's take a look at what we're going to do out here. We're going to be losing these steps and putting some stairs right here, a nice door and some windows leading out to a patio right here. And we're kind of excited about that because it is a nice approach to the garage. The tree is shady, and it'll be a nice patio area right here. And so, Lisa, you have a concern.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to remind you and everybody else that all of these approvals and things architecturally doesn't happen in a snap of a finger, and that you see these aluminum windows here. That's obviously not original. And we had to go through the historic department as well as the planning department, the building department, everything having to do with making sure that we're designing it up to code, but also that Joe is going to be building it up to code, and he's going to have a series of inspections to do. But because of the caliber of this house in this neighborhood in Pasadena, in a historic district, and it's on a corner, that was the perfect storm of us needing to go to the Planning Commission for a hearing that took about a year to happen.
Oh, wow.
Before we were able to even be booked in that hearing and get on the docket, so that we could talk about, believe it or not, this set of windows that you would automatically think well, we're going to take it out and put something original. So it was a big effort just to get the Planning Commission to approve anything that we were doing here. And in fact, you mentioned these steps coming out. We had to prove kind of forensically, we did a little bit of spot demolition and looking underneath just to show that those were actually not original so that we could adjust them. So there's a lot that goes into this when working on an old home, especially in a historic district like Pasadena.
Oh my goodness, I thought you were going to say I didn't get to do that, but I do get to take those stairs
Yes.
out, and we are going to have a door here. Okay, great, because I bid this job over a year ago, and a lot of the projects that Lisa and I do together, some of them don't start for 2 years. And I had bid this 2 years ago, and all of a sudden I get to go on it, but we don't change little things like that. In the contract, I have a clause on my contract for addendums, and we take a look at what's going to be done because there was a change of something. So here there's not going to be a change, but sometimes we have to change our step in the middle of a dance. And we're good at doing that because working on these old homes, you just don't know what you're going to find. And oftentimes the homeowners, once you open it up and they see this clear cavern, new ideas come to their mind, and we want to facilitate those ideas for people. Well, I want to say thank you again for watching another Grueter Construction video log. And in future videos, we'll be showing you, like I discussed earlier, the plans, where things are going to lay out. And I think we'll start it again when we have all the demo done inside so you can see the studs, and it'll be pretty dramatic. And if I find anything amazing along the way, we'll take pictures of that and share it with you then. So thanks for watching, and I want to say thanks for Lisa stopping by today. It was a big help because she covered some areas that she understands from an architect's point of view that I just build things. I love to build things. She designs it, I build it. And then she has to listen to my crazy ideas often. But yeah, it's a fun synergism.
Yeah, no, it's great. Thanks for inviting me over. I can't wait for demo day. That's one of my favorite days on the project.
Bring your mask.
Because all of my thoughts and my, there might have been and kind of—
What's that beam doing there?
The guesses, now all of a sudden things, materialize and we understand things so much better. There's always some fun surprises, sometimes some nutty things, but it's always fun.
As a matter of fact, next week we're going over to one of your other projects to do a little temporary demo, aren't we?
Mm-hmm,
You never know.
That's
you
right.
Never know. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.